Welcome to the DICOM Director instructional video series. This video will describe how to make a three-dimensional model using the DICOM Director portal. More specifically, this video will demonstrate the threshold method for making a three-dimensional model. If you would like to learn more about navigation of the DICOM Director portal, or about other methods for making models, such as the SeedGrow method, please refer to those videos specifically. Let's begin. The first step in making a three-dimensional model on the DICOM portal is to select which scan you would like to use for your three-dimensional model. I will now navigate to My Scans. This brings me to my DICOM scans, the screen in which I can view all scans that I have uploaded to my DICOM portal. For this particular model, I will use my ureters file. By hovering my mouse over the file, I make three dots appear in the upper right-hand corner of the file. I can click on these three dots to bring up a menu, and then select Order 3D Model. This brings me to the model ordering page. From here, I can select the model method that I would like to use, which in this case is threshold. Next, I must select the CT scan within this file that I would like to use for my model. In this case, this file has only one CT scan, which I will select now. However, files may have multiple CT scans, which would appear below this scan here. Prior to ordering your model, you can navigate through the slices of your selected CT scan using this sidebar. By clicking along this sidebar, I can view the images in my CT scan and see that it is a properly timed ureterogram that will make a great model of the ureters for me. Next, I can select Order Model. This brings me to the Set Threshold Values window. First, I will indicate the area of the body that I am making a model of. If your model does not fit into one of these categories, simply select the default option. In this case, since I am making a model of the ureters, I will select Abdomen. Once a body part is selected, you will be provided with different tissue options and also different default threshold values that have been recommended for these particular tissues. Keep in mind that the minimum and maximum values for each tissue type are fully customizable. I am making a model of the ureters, which is not currently available as an option, so I will select Custom as my tissue type. This checkmark indicates that I have indeed selected Custom and that it will appear on my model. Now I will adjust the minimum threshold value. I found that 250 works particularly well as a minimum value for the ureters, so I will correct that now. Likewise, 1500 is my desired upper limit. Once I have selected my minimum and maximum values, I will click on these three dots to bring up my smoothing options. You can unclick all boxes if you do not desire to use a smoothing method. Likewise, you can click multiple options if you wish to use multiple smoothing methods. In this case, I have found that morphological closing works best for the ureters, so I will select that option and then click Save. If you wish to include multiple tissue types in your model, simply click on those as well, for example, kidney and liver. This will include them in your model, as long as a checkmark is visible. As with the other tissues, I could adjust and customize these minimum and maximum values. In this case, I only desire to have the ureters visible in my model, so I can unclick liver and kidney, and they will no longer appear in my finished model. Since I have selected my desired tissue types, adjusted my minimum maximum ranges, and specified my smoothing, I am now ready to order my model and can click the Order button. The Model Ordered Successfully message indicates that my model has been ordered and will be ready soon. When your model is ready, you will receive an email from the DICOM Director portal. Once you receive this email, your model will be available under 3D Models and My 3D Models. As you can see, the first model in my queue is Ureters V1. The V1 simply indicates that this is the first version of the ureters CT scan that I have made into a three-dimensional model. Here, I can download this model, and I will then be able to view this model on either my computer's 3D viewer or an augmented reality or virtual reality device. This is an example of a model as seen on a computer's 3D viewer. Mac users can use the Preview application, whereas Windows users can use the 3D Viewer application. This particular model is a model of the ureters that I created on the DICOM Director portal using the threshold method. Thank you for viewing this DICOM Director instructional video on how to make a three-dimensional model using the threshold method. Please contact us if you have any further questions.